And in terms of what the average landowner is used to seeing, this is a weedy field.
Right.
And I guess most landowners that have, even in the Flint Hills and the Sand Hills of Nebraska, it's solid, pretty much solid stands of either Sandhill Blue Stem or Big Blue.
And that's a result of our management practices a lot of times. It wasn't that way when the Europeans came. It was different,
Right.
a lot more species visible and there and functioning.
There was a lot more diversity.
A lot more diversity, you bet. Yeah, and that's just part of the new management techniques, is to try to take advantage of all these different species, because you not only get the forage, the grasses especially that we think about, but there is secondary plant compounds in a lot of these, the ones that the livestock don't graze quite as good, or they're not first choice, but they get a few bites of this, and it actually is self-medicating to some standpoint. And you know, you don't go to the buffet and just eat French fries year round. You get a selection, and I'm getting off base there, but the livestock can be healthier on a functioning diverse native grasslands.
And I think you've experienced some of that with the cattle that you have. If you rotate them, and I've been impressed with the way you rotate your cattle, and it's just amazing with Mother Nature providing moisture at the right time, how quickly these grasses recover.
Right.
I mean, we're leaving, most of the time you're leaving 10 to 12 inches at least.
Right.
And so it just provides, it allows the plant to recover quickly with moisture. Moisture is probably the limiting factor.
Right, and at the right time. And so, yeah, but they are, and you've got, with diverse native plants, and talking about the moisture, regardless of when the rain comes, you've got some plants there that are receptive and ready to grow and make use of that rain, as opposed to a monoculture. Even of the warm season grasses, a monoculture, you got a certain time you need to use the big blue stem if that's what you got, and
Right.
Either it rained or it didn't. So you get some. It's a more resilient system, helps you to drought-proof the ranch by having diversity and everything coming on at different times, different growth periods. So regardless of whether it's wet or cold or hot or dry, whatever the conditions are this particular year, this particular month of the year, somebody's happy. You've got some plant that expresses itself very well in a drought. You've got some that need the wet period. So
it's an education process, and you just have to keep talking to the landowner and get them to understand, especially with the rising cost of all their input costs, that there can be a change, and it'll be for the better. It just takes a lot of time. Right. You can't convert everything you have like you can. You can't convert 50 acres that you have in Bermuda all to native grass all at once if you only have 100 acres total. Unless you're willing to reduce your cow numbers by that to the proper stocking rate.
Right.
So it's a slow process, and it takes time. But I think more and more people are going to start looking at this